do you think you're going to? Where do you think you're going to?
Don't ever ask me that.
Oh, I should not ask you that.
Yes.
Then who will pay junior school fees?
Woman, why are you so ungrateful?
Oh, I'm now ungrateful.
Yes.
I feed you, I pay the bills, I even feed your family members.
What? Are you okay? As a matter of fact, I picked you, I bought you, and very soon I am going to kick you out of my house, back to your father.
You bought me?
Yes, I bought you.
You should be ashamed of yourself. Your mates are out there, providing for their family. All you know how to do is to drink and commit adultery.
What? Me?
You slapped me.
Yes, and I will do it again and then... Mom, Dad, stop fighting. I'm tired. God, why? Why? I keep getting dull every day by day because of my parents, my both parents, because he comatose and quagmire upon my life. God, why? I keep... Very tired. What? Is Daddy drinking again? Daddy's drinking again? What? Dad? Dad! Dad! Oh. Why? My dad again! Taking up alcohol at this time of the day. Why? God, I keep getting dull every day by day for all these comatose and quagmire that my parents keep causing upon my life. Why just only me, Johnson? God. Johnson. The young ones are outside here. Johnson, just take a good look at your life. I know you are suffering from comatose and quagmire. Your both parents are causing chaos in your life. But this is not good for you. And it's never good for your mental health because you are dull. And you keep getting dull every day by day. Johnson, your mates are outside here enjoying their lives. Come on, just try something that will change your life. Pornography? Of course, the best idea. Just try pornography. Take up your phone, take up a website and download what? Pornography and watch to enjoy your lives. Wow.
Good afternoon, Mr. and Mrs. Tanja. Thank you for honoring my invitation. Okay, one of the reasons I called you to my office today is the dull performance of your son. Like, it has come to my notice that your son performs below average. His teachers are really complaining that he performs below average. He doesn't relate with students. The classwork given to him doesn't take it serious. His performance is so poor. On my own part, I would advise you guys that he goes to learn a trade because I don't think education is what he needs right now. Do you have any idea of what could be the problem or the cause of his dull performance?
Thank you very much. It is mother. This woman I call a wife.
Oh, so I'm not the cause. I'm not the cause, Abi.
Woman, don't insult me. Don't talk to me anyhow.
Then respect yourself. Respect yourself.
Mr. and Mrs. Tanja, I understand your pain, but you guys don't have to do this here.
No, principal. You don't understand. It is this woman. This woman, she's at fault. She needs discipline.
You are the one who is at fault. You should be ashamed of yourself. The proper upbringing you're supposed to give to your son, you did not give it to him.
Don't tell me that. You don't tell me that.
Please, don't tell us to calm down.
You don't tell me that.
You don't tell me
I will
that.
slap you now.
You will not try it again.
It's alright, calm down.
I will slap you. Your father will shout.
Hey. Are you Junior Johnson? What's wrong with you? Hey. I'm talking to you now. Hey. You should be the guy the parent fought at the principal office.
My parents are disgraced.
No.
My both parents are a disgrace.
No. You can't say that. I understand how you're feeling. I understand.
You understand how I feel?
Exactly.
You don't. I'm a porn addict. I'm addicted to pornography. I'm the dullest in my school.
Calm down. There's no matter your sin. God can save you. Jesus can save you. Would you like to accept him?
Jesus?
Yes. You'd have been hearing of him. He will accept you. Let's go to the church fellowship. I'm just going.
Okay. Okay.
Johnson, you are here. Your parents are in the principal's office.
What?
Mr. and Mrs. Tanja, you're welcome to my office once again. Good to see you guys. Okay, I invited you here because I'm really impressed at your son's performance. He's doing excellently well. He has improved both in his academics and in his relationship with his fellow students. He's now one of our best students. He has gotten many awards. He has even represented the school in different scholarships. Wow, you guys did a good job.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
It's our efforts.
Yes, my efforts.
Our efforts.
Yes.
Mom, Dad, I know you guys are surprised about my impression in the school. Well, should I surprise you guys once again?
I am very, very surprised.
Of course, Mom and Dad.
Junior, in fact, I was so flabbergasted.
Of course, Mom and Dad. I just trust me. The changes in my life is just God. It's God. Should I tell you one thing?
Wait, what is the source of this your sudden change?
Mom, God will bless you for that question. You see, the source of my sudden change is Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ?
Yes, Mom. Of course, Dad knows. It's Jesus Christ.
Dad knows what?
Of course, Mom and Dad. It's Jesus Christ that saved my life from bad to good. From pornography. I was addicted to pornography, but now my life has been changed. Mom, I believe the both of you are ready to accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and your personal Savior.
Yes.
Of course. Mom, Dad, are you ready to give your life to Christ?
Junior, be careful. Do not ever mention the name of Christ here again. Woman, what's wrong with you? You're the cause of all this. Why you fled? Be careful.
Mom.
So don't worry. Just tell me about this Jesus Christ.
Who's this?
It's already morning. Hey, wake up. Don't you want some money? Hey, don't you want some money? Hey. She's not breathing. She's dead. I didn't kill her. She's dead. What have I done? What have I done? The police. The police are here. What do I do? No!
Move it, you're criminals. Move it, I said move it. You're criminals. You're a criminal. Move it. You're a criminal. I said you're a criminal. Move it. I said move it, please. I said I promise you nothing.
No, Agent, please, no. Officer, please. I'm innocent. I didn't do anything wrong. I was only trying to help. Please, officer. I'm innocent. Why? God. God, why? What's all this? Why? Or there must be a reason why I came here. Well, God, what is all this? I've not done anything wrong. I was only trying to help. God, your will will be done. It will be done. I know. God, just help me. Please, help me.
You are in prison and you are calling God to help you. God. I have been in this prison for the past 2 years now. No one is helping. By the way, what brought you here?
I don't understand. I don't know why I'm here. I don't know. When I was coming back from church, then this police told me that I'm a criminal. Then that's why I end up here. But I know there will be a reason why I'm here. God, please help me. God will be done. To be done. I know.
Do you really think that God can help you?
Yes, I know He can help me. He has been saving me from different type of things. I know God can help me. Wait a minute. Would you love to give your life to Christ?
Do I really want to give my life to Christ? Well, anyways, my son once told me about this Christ. Seems like a stranger. He told me how he saved him from addiction and helped him in his educational life. And I was wondering, who is this man? Christ, Jesus. Well, if your Christ can save me, then yes, I'm willing to give my life to Him.
Wow, that's the greatest decision you made. Glory be to God. Let me prove it to you.
Hey, young man, you are innocent. You are here to bail you. Your God has saved you.
Oh, thank
Come
God.
out. You are innocent. Come out. Come out.
Officer.
You are innocent.
There are some people who say they prefer being alone. It's a good thing, but most of the time, it's because of them. Their bad character chases the good people they had away from them, but they defend their ego as an excuse. So they become so used to their character that they see what people complain about as part of them, and they see it as nothing to work in. I've come across a lot of people like this in my life, and believe me, it's best to stay away from them. And that's why it's so easy for me to cut off people from my life, no matter the level of closeness, especially when I realize that it has already become a toxic relationship. Just advise them to check themselves, because nowadays, bad character is labeled privacy. I'm raped! No! No! I'm raped! No! Why me? Of all crimes committed against a person, rape is the one that leaves a person feeling the most violated. A victim of rape is left with a feeling that a part of them has been destroyed. To use a person's body, ignoring the soul that lives within, is the most awful crime one person can commit against another person. Because the memory is still with them, rape victims may have the sense that the crime is continuously occurring. Rape victims should get help from a professional in order to enable them move on with their lives. Hey, Bimbo, stand up there. Stand up. You useless child. See this clothes I just throw down here for you. You must wash it. Yes, no. Or else no food for you in this house. For the good 1 week, you will not eat anything. Understand? Nonsense. Naughty girl. God, I'm not going to school since all these days. This woman really my mother. Jesus, I've been waiting for the past 2 days. God, please help me. Bimbo, with just 1 hour, you are done washing that clothes. Like, I don't understand. 1 hour. Hey. Okay, so what do you want to say now?
I'm hungry.
You are hungry?
Yes. I've not eaten.
You have not eaten, you are hungry. Like, you are very hungry. Are you really hungry? Okay. You are hungry, Abby. Why are you like this? Get away from here. Get away. Get away. Nonsense. When a child is a victim of child abuse, their worlds have changed forever. They may have loved their abuser, but the abuser has turned the relationship into something sadistic and cruel. The victim of child abuse are likely to be confused on how they can sort out their relationship with their abuser and the sick and disgustful acts done to them by the abuser. Feelings of child abuse should not be buried away. As painful as it may seem, victims of child abuse must share their experience, their pain with others, because finding meaning in suffering is a road to healing.
How's it going, everybody? My name is Kevin, and I have a YouTube channel. It is called Say Goodnight Kevin. I review different movies and stuff. And as somebody who likes to make YouTube and content, I'm always on the lookout for other people who do the same thing. I always connect with people like that, people who enjoy making videos and content. And I also enjoy films. I've dedicated my entire channel to watching movies, whether good or bad, and talking about them. And so I always get excited when I meet somebody who's like, I also like doing that sort of thing. And recently I came across a guy named David and his channel iPen TV. And I loved it. Like, I loved the content. It's interesting and fascinating. And so I messaged him and I was like, hey man, great stuff. I realized that he's filming in the middle of Africa. And so I messaged him and asked him just questions. I was curious about how he's producing his stuff. And I know that he's doing a lot of stuff, like run and gun, very raw, but using what he has. And that's always been something that I appreciate is, a lot of people, we all want a lot of great equipment, and we all want, there's bazillions of dollars that you could spend on video production. And some people just wait and they don't make their content until they have that. Well, David is not that way, and I really appreciate that about him. So not only should you enjoy the library of content that he's making right now, you should go subscribe to iPen TV. But on top of that, I'm just excited to see where this guy's going in the future. I'm excited about him starting a Patreon and maybe getting a little bit of funding. And you know what? He loves Jesus too, and I can appreciate that. So just do yourself a favor. Go check him out, subscribe, hit the bell button or whatever, and just keep up with him, because I feel and I see a lot of really cool things coming up in the future for David and his crew and all the people working hard to make these videos. So, all right, that's all I have to say. Thanks so much for hearing me out, and I will talk to you all later. Good night.
Follow us, stay right back, we'll be with you. Welcome back to the show, guys.
Bye.
So our topic remains 5 proven ways to find contentment in life. But before I proceed, I'm going to define contentment. And contentment can be defined as a state of being happy and satisfied. Confidence, can you help us with that definition?
Yes, it can also be defined as a feeling of being satisfied with whatever you have, no matter how little it is.
Yeah, many actually seek contentment, but very few find it.
Yes.
And why is this? Because they seek contentment in their work, in their accomplishments, in material possessions, in relationship. But what they fail to realize is that these things are fleeting and can never bring lasting happiness. That's why we're going to be telling you 5 ways to find contentment. And the first point is
Get rid of comparisons.
Yeah.
You know, when you compare yourself to others, invariably you're going to find people that are doing better than you. And this can lead to enviness, inadequacy, and so other things that can bring you down. For in order for you to find true contentment in life, you have to stop comparing yourself to others. Celebrate your own success.
Yeah, like she said, in order to find true contentment in life, get rid of comparison, focus on your best self, and celebrate your own accomplishment. So the second point of finding true contentment is let go of grudges. We all have been hurt by someone at a point in our life, either by our friends, our family, or our colleagues. But whatever the reason may be, let go of grudges, because grudge serves as a poison to our happiness. We may have been hurt by someone who we thought to be friends, but turned out to be false. But no matter what the situation is, let go of grudges. Let your mind be free. Develop that mind of forgiveness.
Yes. And the third point is do more of what you love. You know, in our world today, because we are so much engrossed with different things, we don't have time for what we love, we don't have time for ourselves. But if you want to be truly happy, with yourself, do more of what you love.
And the fourth point is don't strive for perfection.
Yes.
It's a common misconception that for you to be successful, you have to be perfect. But that point is very, very wrong, because while striving for perfection, you can fail or miss out on things that are going to make you happy. And when you're trying to attain unattainable standards, you miss out on opportunities. So instead of striving for perfection, just focus on your best self. Focus on improving yourself and focus on being a better version of yourself.
Yes. And the last point is be grateful for what you have. No matter how little you have, no matter how small it is, be grateful for what you have. This will help you to keep greater things. This will help you to
appreciate people around you.
Yeah, so be grateful for what you have if you truly want to find true contentment in life.
Yeah, be appreciative to people around you, no matter how small it is, because we are so lucky to realize how important a person or something is to us when we lose it, and that's very bad. So in conclusion to what we've said, finding contentment is not easy, but we have few steps to follow, like pursuing your goals, setting your passions, and spending time with loved ones.
And focus on yourself.
So thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to iPen TV. I remain your favorite TV host, Somitrix, and confidence. Bye.
Bye.
Good day, my people. Welcome to JBTS Explore, showing on iPen TV. And I'll be your host for today. But before I proceed, do not forget my name. Adeniran Samuel Adedamola Oluwadabira. Now, if you want to know more about JBTS, make sure you click www.jbtsonline.com and make sure you subscribe to our channel.
Wow! Do you know you can study in Nigeria and get international certificates? The Joint Professional Training and Support Institute is a USA/Nigerian educational institute with proven competence in the delivery of quality, affordable, and accessible education.
Welcome back, my people. And today we are going to be speaking on a very interesting topic. Should a university student be treated as a secondary school student? Now, I'm going to be handing over the question to my guest speaker, Maazi Okoro. Now, the question is, should a university student be treated as a secondary school student? I need your take on this.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Maazi Gabriel Okoro. I'm a student of JPTS International on the level first semester computer science to be precise. Okay, now wow, this kind of question well, it's not been done anywhere. My answer is a big no. Big no. It's a big no for me.
Okay. So,
Big no.
what are your reasons for you concluding that university students shouldn't be treated as a secondary school student? Why would you say something like that?
Okay, first of all, in secondary school,
Yeah.
just like we don't make decisions on our own in secondary school.
Okay.
Understand those kind of stuff now.
Yeah.
Whereby your parents give you feeding money, they tell you what to do. When you go to school, principal is there. Once you come late, they will flog you, all those stuff like that. Now when you're in secondary school.
Exactly.
But
But
when you're in the university, just like you are shaping your future already.
Okay.
You make decisions, you make certain decisions on your own. Understand? Certain decisions that can shape your future, that determines where you'll be tomorrow.
So
What you do in the university determines how your future, because in university you meet certain people from different backgrounds. You might even meet your destiny helper in the university. Yeah.
So now what you're saying is a university student shouldn't be treated as a secondary school student.
No, never.
Now, so my viewers at home, please let your comments keep rolling in. We need to understand if a university student needs to be treated as a secondary school student. Now, do not forget that when you are in the university, there are a lot of stuff that happen. You know, you are being granted a lot of freedom, which you are not used to while you are in the secondary school. So now, we need to know, it's something that is going rampant everywhere. Once you leave the secondary school, you are expected, okay, I'm going to another higher stage of learning. Would I still continue the same way I started when I was in secondary school? Or am I going to start another new level of thing? You get it? So I've been hearing stuff everywhere. When you're in university, more you get how you go do, all those stuff now. But then I feel there shouldn't be any difference, because when you're in the university, like you said, the decision making, when you're in the secondary school, a lot of decisions are being made by either your family members or anyone close to you. But when you're in the university, you tend to make a lot of decisions that either mend your future or destroys your future. So I think the same rules and regulations that still guide us when we're in secondary school should still be the same thing guiding us in university. It doesn't even matter whether we're in any new stage of learning. I just clear my doubt on it.
Okay, you made mention of something, freedom. Okay, now, can you tell me that my dad, let me use my dad for example.
Alright.
Can you tell me that my dad takes permission from my grandparents before he can do anything? No, it doesn't work that way.
I feel
because he has passed that level. He passed through university.
Okay.
So it was that university that even gave him an upper hand. You understand? When you're in secondary school, you focus on your education. But when you're in the university, you focus more on education and again your future.
Okay.
In secondary school, you don't start planning your future in secondary school just like that. You have to get something upstairs. Getting something upstairs is very, 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 just like that is the priority. Yes, at that certain. But when you're in the university, you need get something upstairs. Number one, plan your future. Number two, and the lifestyle you live in secondary school is differs from the lifestyle that you're living in the university.
Okay, yeah, I remember back then.
Because in the university,
okay,
you meet certain people from different backgrounds, people that might corrupt you, people that will shape your future for good, and people that will shape your future for bad. So you're meant to take that decision on your own.
Okay, now, so what you're trying to say is once you're in the university, the decisions you make are the ones that prove whether you are mature or not.
Yeah.
Okay,
and they determine your future.
And my readers and my viewers, do not forget, this is still JPTS Explore, showing right here on IPN TV. So our guest speaker already, should I say, cleared our doubt on whether university students should be treated as a secondary school student. So his answer was a big no, right?
No, a big no.
Okay, so
and again, sorry to cut you short on that.
Okay, go on.
It's your dress code in secondary school. It's the reason I'm now.
Yeah.
For everybody wears the same thing.
The same thing.
But in the university, you put on stuff that, okay, let's say now, for you, for example, now, you look like a model to me.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
If it's a model, you say check him out now. You are
Yeah.
some guy. So
That's really nice to hear.
I might be a photographer now.
Okay.
Moving around, scouting for. I can't say let me take a secondary school student. No, now.
Okay.
Because they are all putting on the same thing, stuff like that. They are not. I think their way of life is still on the lower side. You understand those kind of stuff.
Okay, so
But you now, you are a graduate. Let me say you're a graduate.
I am already.
You're a graduate. I can't say. I will just say, whenever I'm walking down now, I might say, I like this guy dressing. I like. Guy is handsome. His dressing is good.
Okay.
I'll just say, let me take this guy for photo shoot. You understand? One day you don't blow. So this kind of thing.
Alright.
I know the reason I see for
Dear
secondary
viewers,
school.
This is still JPTS Explore showing on IPEN TV. And today our topic has been cleared out. Should a university student be treated as a secondary school student?
I know agree.
The answer is no. So,
no.
my dear viewers, do not forget, we'll meet next week. The same time, the same period.
Empty vessel or barrel makes the loudest noise. I don't actually concur to that statement. Because
hello people, welcome to another interesting episode of JPTS Explore, and today's topic is, does answering questions in class make you an intelligent person? But before we continue, subscribe to IPEN TV, and to know more about JPTS, visit www.jptsportal.com.
Do you know you can study in Nigeria and get international certificates? The Joint Professional Training and Support Institute is a USA/Nigerian educational institute with proven competence in the delivery of quality, affordable, and accessible education.
Forever we remain oblivious to the future, lost in the past and enduring our tortures. Forever we take chances to settle our scores, losing some battles and winning some wars. Forever praying out loud, hoping someone will hear, crying but never shedding a tear. Forever exists behind a disguise, but a belief in forever keeps our hope alive. Welcome back to the show, and today we have an amazing youth in the house, which will be discussing this topic together. And the topic once again is, does answering questions in the class make you an intelligent student? So sir, welcome. Please, what's your name?
My name is Onoja Marvelous. You can also call me Marvel Chris.
Okay, you're a student of JPTS International?
Yeah, I'm a student of JPTS International at 200 level actually. So the question, does answering question in class or answering question in class makes you an intelligent student? Yeah. Well, to me, answering question in class actually proves to the public that you are actually intelligent.
Okay.
Because for you to stand up in class to answer a question actually makes people to know how effective you are in your place of reading. You can't just stand up one morning and come to a class without going through your books at night or whenever you have the chance or the privilege to do such, and you just stand up in class and answer the question.
Okay, so let me cut you. So for people to know you are really intelligent, that means before the teacher asks any question, you should just raise up your hand and start answering the question. Every time, you are the only person that always knows how to answer question in class. Is that what you mean?
Talking of that, you should at least look at the definition of being intelligent or actually intelligence. Okay. Well, as actually is defined as the aggregate or public capacity of an individual to actually act purposefully
or think rationally and effectively affects his or her immediate environment.
So, sir, what course are you studying?
Oil and gas.
Oil and gas, okay, go on.
So, answering question in class actually gives people an insight of how intelligent you are.
Okay, so let me cut you there. What do you think about the saying that says empty barrel makes the loudest noise? Okay, we have so many intelligent people in the class that don't want to answer questions. They prefer to listen than to speak, because when they listen, they gather more ideas, more information from people. But you that you're always too forward and people regard it as I too know. What do you think about that?
Yeah, see, I also think that the adage you just picked, that the empty vessel or barrel makes the loudest noise, I don't actually concur to that statement.
Okay.
Because being educated or going to school doesn't mean you just have the knowledge and have the certificate. The question is, in public, can you actually defend that certificate you hold? Talking in class always builds you up. It gives you the standard and the ability to stand in public and talk. Imagine you don't do this. I remember my first time of standing on the public to talk. I was shaking to the extent I cried.
Okay.
But as I keep on doing frequently and often, it becomes a part of me that I can actually talk anywhere or say anything, even in class, among my peers. At least that has given me a confidence that wherever I am, I cannot be shut up.
Okay, but don't you think it's also ideal for you to just keep quiet? Like, not all the time you talk. We are not like, nobody's against always answering question or asking question in class, but at least sometimes just sit down and listen to people and, you know, let people be. There should be a suspense whenever you want to speak. Oh, what does he want to say? What does he want to say? This intelligent guy. But when you talk too much, it becomes noise and people don't want to hear you talking.
Most times, people just talk for talking's sake. But when it comes about answering question in class, makes you an intelligent student. Now, God gave you, say no human being is actually dull, based on how you build yourself. The moment you're not being able to inspire others of the knowledge you have been able to build up, is not intelligence. Why will you keep to yourself something that God has given to you freely? Most times in class, it's not always what the teacher teaches that most students capture, that most students can talk about. It is most times what some students actually remember is what their friend answer as a question. Person like me, at least when I answer question in class and that same question come across me in an exam, there's no way I'm going to fail that, because why? I have come across it before. It is something I've gone through. It is something I've said. It is something I've actually deliberated on.
Okay.
Sure, you're getting me. So answering question in class, even apart from that, there was a day while you were still going to school, you must defend your project. You could not talk while you were in class. How can you now stand to defend a project, even if you are the one that did the project yourself?
Okay.
At that point in time, you begin to skip. What if you become a manager of a company tomorrow and you are given a business proposal and you are asked to talk about the business?
Okay.
How will
you defend it if you don't talk in class? Thank you so much, sir. So what's your advice for students or people that don't like answering questions in class or asking questions in class?
Well, my advice to those outside there that thinks those who answer questions in class or that don't like answering questions in class are doing the word you call over-sabi, now them no pass. No. Building yourself takes processes. You cannot just sit in one place one day and expect to be exposed or explore yourself in just a day.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. I hope you learned a lot from me. So I really learned a lot. I am so blessed by you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And finally, to everyone out there, please, if you want to ask any question or answer any question in class, you feel free to do so. To also build yourself, to know more about yourself. Thank you so much. This is JPTS Explain. My name is Precious Lee. See you next time.
meet up with big like celebrity. You want me?
Hello viewers, welcome to the very first edition of JPTS Explore Talk Show right here on iPen TV. I have a very special guest with me here, but before I come to the introduction of the guest, please subscribe to iPen TV, follow us on Facebook at iPen TV also, and to know more about JPTS, visit www.jpts.ng.
Wow! Do you know you can study in Nigeria and get international certificates? The Joint Professional Training and Support Institute is a USA/Nigerian educational institute with proven competence in the delivery of quality, affordable, and accessible education.
Welcome back, guys. I have a very special guest with me here, Benjamin. Benjamin, how are you doing?
I'm fine, Motsun. How are you doing?
Yeah, it's nice to have you
Yeah,
here
thank
on
you.
our show.
Thank you.
So, Benjamin, how do you survive as a student?
Yeah, firstly, I'm really thankful to JPTS for making this opportunity to students, for like giving us admission without jam. No other place, no other school can like do this type of thing, and we are really grateful as a student. So one of the things we face is phone. Me, I don't like. First thing we will face now phone, because as a content creator, you need a good phone for good results. You understand? You need good phone for good results. You need to meet up with big like celebrity. You want me your content clear, you get all that kind of thing. But if you don't have a good phone, Sarah, so you need a good phone for videoing first, so you can get a good result. And also, one of the second thing is feeding. Who no get money in the same way?
You did beg now.
If you don't get beg for this kind of stuff. See, food. You guys chop, me do alright. You get. Firstly, you guys, if you don't get beg for this kind of stuff. See, food. You guys chop, me do alright. You get. Firstly, you guys, you need phone, and secondly is feeding, and the third one is being able to like create. Like you can be able to think and create something. If you don't have a good content, people will not follow you. You get. So one of the things that we need is also this thing.
So what's your advice? What's your advice for students now?
One of the advice I know is learn from big people. Learn first, and get a good phone. Get phone.
Your own sharp phone.
I swear, serious. Good camera, good results. I swear. Good camera, good results. So one of them is get a good phone first. Number two, learn from people that are like more than you, bigger than you, that have more knowledge than you. You get. Learn from them. If you want to be a musician, learn from Whiskey. Learn from Burna Boy, Davido. If you want to be a comedian, learn from AY, Brother Shaggy, Nasty Black, and big stars like that. So you become what you want. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, really.
Thank you very much, guys, for watching our video today. Please do well to join us next time on JPTS Explore Talk Show right here on iPen TV. My name is Kerry Mutrayo, aka Mutu Officials. See you next time. Bye. Hello, my name is Kerry Moturayo. I'm a student of JPTS Ijako Center. So now what I'm about to do is the DRABC technique. That's the danger, response, airways, breathing, and circulation. So now I am a first aider and this is a casualty. Now getting to this scene, the first thing I need to check out for is the danger involved, because I must not become a victim while trying to help a victim. So I need to be sure that the environment is very, very safe for me to carry out what I want to carry out. So now, after making sure that yes, the environment is safe, so I'll now move to the next step, which is to check for a response. Now, in order to check for a response, I have to kneel beside her. Then after kneeling beside her, now I want you to know that in checking for a response does not have to do with whether the patient can respond to what you are trying to give the victim or not. It has to do with if they can also provide you information that is needed for you to work effectively on them. So now there are 4 steps involved in checking for a response. The first one is alert. You need to check. Alert means checking if the victim is conscious or if the victim is not conscious. Now, after you've checked if the victim is conscious or not conscious, you now move to the voice. That means using your voice to talk to the victim. Now, you need to shout. Now, I know her name. Her name is Ronke. I'm going to shout her name now. Ronke, Ronke, Ronke. I'm a first aider. I'm here to help you. I'm not getting any response from her. What do I need to do? I move to the next step, which is to place my hands firmly on her shoulder, using my voice also. Ronke, Ronke, I'm a first aider. I'm here to help you. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, open your eyes. And I'm not getting any response from her still. Then which will now take me to the 4th step, which is unresponsiveness. That means by so doing, I have confirmed that this patient is not conscious because she is not responding to everything I have done. That is, we are done with the response like that. Now moving to the A, which is the airways. So the next thing I want to do now is to open her airways. So now opening her airways, the first thing I'll do is to place my 2 fingers right on her forehead. Then after that, I use these other 2 fingers to tilt her head backward a little bit. Then use my hand to open her mouth. By so doing, I have opened her airways, which will allow the free flow of air into our body system. So now breathing. Breathing has to do with if there is enough air passing into the casualty's body system. That's it. So now, if this casualty is breathing and she's conscious, the only thing I have to do is to put her in recovery position. But if she's not breathing and she's not conscious, I have to carry out a CPR on her, which is the cardiopulmonary resuscitation. So now let's assume this casualty is not breathing. I want to carry out a CPR on her, which is the cardiopulmonary resuscitation. Now the first thing I need to do is to make sure that I remove everything that can disturb the flow of blood around her. For instance, she's putting on a jean which is tight. So I have to unbutton the jean, and then she's putting on the slippers. I have to remove her slippers, put it aside before I can now proceed to my CPR. So now the first thing I need to do is to check for her pulse. I'll check for her pulse either through this place or this part. Now after checking her pulse and getting a positive response from there, I have to use my finger to trace down the middle of her chest in order to look for the hollow point in her chest region. So now for this casualty now, this is the hollow point in her chest region. The reason why I'm looking for this hollow point is because this is where I'm going to apply pressure. This is where I'm going to compress. So that's it. So now this is the hollow part of her chest region. The next thing I will do now is to interlock my hand this way. I'm going to interlock my hand and use the heel of my palm to compress. Now I'm compressing 30 times. I'm compressing 30 times, steady and not too fast and not too slow. So now, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So after 30 compressions on this casualty, the next thing I need to do now is to quickly pinch her nose, open her mouth and give her 2 mouth-to-mouth breathing. Now after giving her this 2 mouth-to-mouth breathing, the next thing I need to do now is to place my cheek right above her nose in order to feel her breathing, and at the same time I'm also looking above her chest in order to see the movement of her chest to know if she's already coming up or not. So now, now I can see that this casualty has already come up. That means she's already breathing. So what I need to do now, being sure that yes, this casualty is now breathing well, I'll need to place her in a recovery position. But note, if she's not breathing yet, I will need to carry out the CPR process again, followed by 2 mouth-to-mouth breathing till she has recovered. So now, I want to put this casualty in a recovery position. The first thing I need to do now is this hand that is closer to me, I'll put it around her shoulder this way. Then I straighten this hand, making sure that her palm is facing upward. Then the next thing I need to do now is to raise her leg up like this, and then I turn her to the other side. Now, after turning her, I tilt her head upward to make sure that there's proper flow of air through our body system. This is how to place a casualty in a recovery position. Now I want you to note that the CPR process and recovery position is what leads to circulation, because the purpose of CPR is to make sure that the heart is able to pump blood to the brain and then to all other parts of the body, which is circulation. The purpose of recovery position is to make sure that we place the casualty in a position whereby there will be thorough circulation of blood throughout the body system. Thank you.